Most people haven't heard of Baalbek, Lebanon. That's because archaeologists cannot explain the humongous columns that are still attached to the bedrock. They say they moved them by carrying them. You can see how big they are here. This is an old picture of two men at Baalbek. You can see how big it is. These are the base stones of Baalbek, Lebanon. Each weighing over 1,000 tons. And the builders didn't need anything but these. Now, let's take a walk by the pyramids. This is one of the entrances to the pyramids. You can see how big the rocks are compared to the people. There's another entrance right below there. This is Sacsayhuaman in Peru. The rocks are huge. Archaeologists say the Inca built these, but the Inca say no, they were built before man. Each rock is a different size, a different shape, is a different curve, and a different weight. There are no two alike. Each rock has to be put in its exact space. These stones are so small, they're the size of a fingertip. These walls were built in the most difficult and challenging ways, even for our technology today. But they built them with ease. And you could build all of that with these. Almost all ancient megalithic structures are damaged, more than likely from a world catastrophic event, and no one has been able to put them back together. You'll see that the older ancient rocks at the bottom are more precisely cut and fit together with ease. The repairs that were done to the walls do not match the older megalithic masonry. The newer construction is on top and the older construction is on bottom. That was repaired by the Inca. Once again, repair work, they didn't repair it with the type of stones that were used in the first place. Again, older structures on the bottom, and on the top, the newer construction by the Inca. It would stand to reason that the older part would be more crude, but it's opposite. The oldest part is the best masonry in the world. Here's a large part of Machu Picchu. Can you find the megalithic work? We're going to highlight the recent work. On every continent, there are large megalithic structures that were built by Stone Age people. The megalithic similarities around the world are vast. From knobs on the pyramids in China, in Peru, in India, and many more places. If archaeologists are correct, for 6,000 years, the entire world knew how to make these megalithic structures. And then in the last 2,000 years, we forgot. And no recorded record of how they were built has ever been found. The farther one looks back in time, the architecture becomes more advanced, impressive, and huge. And today, we would still have a problem duplicating many of these sites. On every continent, there are large megalithic structures that were built by Stone Age people. When something new is found, old school archaeologists try to fit it in their old way of thinking. Some of these megalithic sites go beyond our capability. If archaeologists are correct, for 6,000 years, the entire world knew how to make these megalithic structures. And then in the last 2,000 years, we forgot. The farther one looks back in time, the architecture becomes more advanced, impressive, and huge. And the builders didn't need anything but these.